Okay, right. Yeah, good morning, students. So here we have both ELE students and second year practical session students, right? So yeah, Sochinim is also here, who is your laboratory in charge. So what we planned is, since we don't know when we are going to bring you back to the university, we plan to do a very few practicals using these simulation software, right? Not all the practicals, remember, not all the practicals, right? You have to do some of the practicals once you come back to the university, but we can do a few practicals which we can do using these electronic workbench software, right? So yeah, we are planning to do about 6 or 7 practicals, right? Until your semester or online sessions are end, and when you are coming back to university, you can do the in-class sessions, right? So what I planned is to use the electronic workbench, you don't need to have a computer with internet connection, right? You can download the software what your demonstrators have shared, right? You can get it them and you can install it in a PC, right? So any operating system it will work, right? Any operating system it will work. I don't know whether it works for Apple, Mac, and I don't know, I haven't checked it, but for any version of the Windows it will work, right? So those who have computer or laptop, you can just install it, and every practical will take about 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes, right? Those who don't have computers in your home, if possible, try to find somewhere you can use a computer for just 30 minutes, right? No need to do all the measurements or writing in the computer, right? But you need a computer to take the readings, right? If you also couldn't find a computer to do the simulation, right, I will send a questionnaire to you, right? I will send just a Google form. You fill your details in that and send it to me, right? We can have a group practical session, right? So which I or the demonstrators will do it for you, right? They will show everything, they will share it with you, and then you can get the data, plotting them in your records, right? So those who don't have a computer with you can, I'll send you a Google form today, right? I'll send you a Google form today. You just fill your details so that we can make a separate group for you, and then we can have at least once a year a practical, once a week we can have the practical groups, right? So which you will have your data, right? What you have to do is come to the practical class with a piece of paper and pen. You can take down all the readings, and what you have to do is you can plot them in the graph sheets and take a photo and submit it to the demonstrators, right? So we are planning to do very simple practicals, right? About 6 very simple practicals using these electronic workbench. But once you come back, definitely you will have the in-lab practical sessions as well, right? If you don't have a computer, don't worry about it, right? There is no chance, right? As I said, I will never give you a chance to feel bad to not to have a computer or laptop, right? If you don't have a laptop, I'll send you a Google form. Just give me your phone number and details. We'll get back to you to have the online lab sessions, right? We may have a interactive practical sessions with all you guys. Okay, so don't worry about it. So what we are going to do is, in these sessions, we are going to use a special software called electronic workbench, right? So electronic workbench, can you allow me to share the screen? Okay, yeah, right. So now I'll share the screen of the electronic workbench software, right? I think, hope you can see the software, right? Can you see? Yeah, right. So this is, can't see the screen, sir. Now, okay, yeah. Okay, right. So this is just a software. You can see that there are some triangles and you can see a battery symbol here, resistor, diode, transistor, analog, mixed, digital, right? All those things, right? So if you click here, you will have all type of sources, right? Which your demonstrators will show you how to make a circuit. Simply, right? This is a battery, this is a DC current source, AC voltage source, AC current source, everything is there. What you need to do is you just need to make the circuit, and there is a button here, on off button. If you make it on, it will give you the simulated input, right? For example, I'll show you one simple circuit, right? See here. Okay, I'm just making a battery, right? And then I have a resistor, 1 kilo ohm resistor. And also what I can do is yeah, I can have bulbs as well, right? Light bulbs. Okay, I'm connecting this bulb here, right? This is 10 watt 12 voltage battery, right? What I need to do is I need to complete the circuit, right? I need to complete the circuit by clicking them, right? Yes, something like this, right? So you can see the bulb, and if I turn it on, right, you can see the bulb glowing. It's not glowing, right? Oh yeah. What do I need to do? Yeah, see here, it is just glowing, right? So you can see that the bulb is glowing. Or else if you want, you can add a switch, right? You can add a switch. It is just like playing, see here, you have switches, right? You have switches, something like this, right? Space switches. You can connect it and then you can play around it, right? You can play around it, right? So now, see here, it is turned off, right? So it's kind of just like playing a game, right? So what we have done is we have designed some of your practicals, right? Your demonstrators have designed some of your practicals, not all the practicals again, right? So some practicals you cannot do it in this platform, right? So very simple practicals like diode characteristics, rectifier, and those things. Your demonstrators have put a lot of effort and they have made it a really nice software, and they will share all the documents, right? They have made a separate procedure card for these things, and they will share the things with you, right? And they will demonstrate it how to do these practicals, right? Again, I am saying, if you have any problems in accessing a computer, I will share a Google form now, right? I will share a Google form now while your demonstrators are doing it. You just fill it and share it to me, right? So we'll do alternative arrangements to you. But if you have an access to a computer, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not necessary to have a computer with you forever. If possible, if your neighbor or someone of your friend have a computer, go there, just use it for half an hour to get all the data, come back to your home and you can easily do it, right? It'll be kind of, it will give you a chance to play around the software and play around the basic electronic components and details, right? But I never put you in trouble if you not have a laptop or computer, right? We'll definitely make you an alternative arrangements, right? So make sure each and every one, if you don't have access to a computer or laptop, please respond to my Google form, right? Then only I can make the arrangements, right? So, okay, so that's all from me today, right? So now your demonstrators, Dimut and PSNI is here. They will show you how you can access or how you can access the laboratory procedure card, and then how you can do your diode characteristics practical, right? So what we have decided is 1 week, this week you will be doing the diode characteristics, and next Friday we will have the second practical, right? So 1 week you have to do with the single practical, right? So it will be like playing a game or something, doing interactive electronic sessions, right? I'm not expecting you to do or have the same amount of knowledge what you are getting from the lab, right? So once you come back to the lab, definitely you will have a chance to do all these practicals. Okay, so thank you, and now I hand over the session to Dimut and PS Sena to show the things, right? How to do the diode characteristic practical, right? You have, okay, right? So yeah, we are recording the session, and once completed, definitely we'll share it in your Google Classroom. Okay, right? Thank you. Okay, so now
Okay, good morning, guys.
yeah.
Guys, can you hear me? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir, can you?
Let's see whether say yes or no. Yes. Okay. Right. We can. Okay. This is your first practical. Okay. Junction diodes. Okay. We will send procedure card for you. Okay. And you have to go through it and follow the procedure. Okay. Experiment. This is your procedure card. We will send after the class. Okay, our aim is characterize the current voltage characteristic of the PN junction. Okay, this is the theory. You can read those things. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, everything is there. Okay, first one for forward characteristic of the silicon and germanium diode. This is the procedure for that. Read the procedure. First, we have to open the electronic workbench software on your computer. Okay, and draw the circuit. Okay. This is the electronic workbench software. Okay. There are some tools. Okay. Okay. First we have to draw this circuit. What we want to equipment, we want to battery. Battery means source and resistor and voltmeter, ammeter, and diode. Okay. In our laboratory, they mention what is silicon, what is germanium, what is xenon. But in this software, they didn't mention. Only they mention model. Okay, then we have to choose the model. Okay, for silicon, we have to choose general 2 BYV95. Okay, I will tell how to choose the model. Okay, First, we have to draw this circuit. Okay, let's redo. Can you see the software? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. First, we want to source. Okay. If you don't know about these tools, you go and put the cursor on this one, and they display the name. This is source. Okay. This is the basics. Okay. This is diodes. Okay. This is transistor. Okay. Then first I want to put the source. There are a lot of sources, and you don't know about this, go and put the cursor on these tools. This is the ground. Okay, this is the battery, this is the DC current source. Okay, this is AC voltage source. There are a lot of sources. Okay, today today this practical I take the battery. Okay, how to get the battery for the sheet? You click and drag to the sheet. Okay, next I want to change the values. How can we change the values? Double go to the this tool, this source, and double click. Okay, there is a dialog box. Okay, you can change the values. Here I can change values. I can 1.1. Okay, you can change the volt or millivolt from this one. Okay, don't worry about others thing, voltage, droplet. Only you have to change the values. Okay. Okay. Next, I want to resistor. Okay, I go to basic and choose the resistor. Click resistor and drag to here. Okay, you can move all the things. Okay, next, I want to change for 70 ohms. Okay, double click on the resistance, you can change. Okay, here you can change kilo ohm or I change ohm. Okay, 70 ohms. No need to worry about the others thing. Okay, only you change the resistance. Okay, next I want to voltmeter and ammeter. Okay, voltmeter ammeter is here, indicators. Okay, this is the voltmeter. Okay, this is the ammeter, they display. This is ammeter, this is the voltmeter. Okay, I want to the ammeter, click and drag to here, and voltmeter also like that. Okay, okay, now I want to diode. Okay, here there are lot of kind. This is the diode, this is the Zener diode. Okay, I choose diode and drag here. Then I want to rotate that. Okay, you can right click and rotate. This is the forward bias. Then we have to put diode like that. Okay, now I have to change the model. Model mean I already told you in our lab they mentioned what is silicon, what is germanium, but here they didn't mention, only they gave the model. Okay, how to choose the model? We double click, we will give a model in procedure, then you have to choose the model. Okay, double click on this uh, diode, and our model is, we will give general 2 and select the wait. Okay, wait. Okay, choose the model. First choose the library and general 2, and next PHY201. This is the PHY201 and okay. Okay, now all the equipments are okay. Now we have to connect. How to connect the circuit? Okay, first let's go through the procedure. This is our circuit. Okay, now we draw the battery and resistor, voltmeter. Now we have diode. Okay, and we change the model general to PHY201. Okay, now we have to connect all those things. Okay. Okay. How can we connect all those things? Okay, you have to go this battery and they display some dot, black dot, and click this one and resistor. It's automatically complete circuit. Okay, and this also like that. Okay, there is a dot and click it and drag to other one. It's automatically complete. Okay, you can move all the things. Okay, it should be like, okay, it also like, put in your cursor on this battery or a resistor or ammeter or voltmeter, then they show that dot. Okay, and connect the here. Okay, now my circuit is finished. Next we have to change the values. Okay, okay, again we go to the procedure. Okay, double click on the DC power source and change the voltage value according to the table 1. Okay, we will give the table. Okay, all the inputs values. Then you have to input the all values and get the voltage across the diode and current throughout the diode. Okay, first we have to input the all the things. Okay, one by one. Okay, I'll put 0.1, 0, 0.1. Okay. How can we change the values? Double click the battery and we can change this. Okay, I already changed. Okay, and switch on the, you can see there is a switch and you can on it, automatically calculate. Okay, then you have to note it, note those values in your table. Okay, now you have to change next voltage. Double click, I put 2, okay, and switch on. It automatically calculate. Okay, you have to note it all these values, voltmeter and ammeter. Okay, this is our table. Now we check 0.1, 0.2, and you have to check all these inputs up to 1. Okay, and then you can get voltage across the diode, current throughout the diode. Okay, next you have to draw the graph. Okay, you can see here there's a graph, voltage and current. Voltage means voltmeter value, current mean ammeter value. Okay, you have to draw the graph. Okay, I will draw graph in origin. You have to draw the graph in graph sheet, on graph sheet. Okay, I will show the graph. Okay, this is for the silicon diode. You can get the graph like that. Okay, after you get the graph, you have to draw the line like that and get the intercept of the x-axis. X-axis means voltage. This is your barrier voltage. Okay, this is your aim of the practical. Okay, this forward characteristic of the silicon diode. You have to get this value. This here 0.7. Okay. Okay. And for forward characteristics of silicon diode is finished. Now we have to move germanium diode. Germanium diode also like that. Okay. Only we change the diode model. Okay. Here we use the general to PHY201. Okay. We will change. Okay. Double click on the diode and general to its first on PHY201. Okay. Next. Okay. Now our circuit is okay. We have to change the resistance also. Okay. If you go through the procedure or theory, you can see the resistance values. For silicon, we use 70 ohms. For germanium, we use 110 ohms. Okay. Then we have to change the resistance. Double click on the resistance and change the values. 110. Okay. Now our circuit is okay. Now again you have to follow the table 2 and give the inputs and take the voltage value and current value. Okay, it's mean ammeter value and voltmeter values. After that you have to draw the same graph. You have to draw the same graph like a silicon forward characteristic and I show. This is the graph. Okay, you can get graph like that and you have to draw the line like that and get the intercept in voltage axis, and this is the barrier voltage of the germanium diode. Okay. 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 Now first one is okay for forward characteristics of silicon and germanium diode. Okay. All the things are in procedure. Then you have to follow this one. Next one for reverse characteristic of the silicon diode. Okay. It means we are going to draw that graph. Okay. That graph. That parts. Okay. Now we finish that part. Now we going to do this part. Okay. Here also like that. Okay, for reverse characteristics of the silicon diode. Okay, now we have to change the diode. Change the diode mean in previous one we use forward bias. Now we have to change the diode for the reverse bias. Reverse bias means we only change the diode side. Okay, and we have to rotate the voltmeter and ammeter because we want to get the minus values. Okay, did you see that graph? He mentioned he draw minus voltage axis and minus current axis. Then we have to rotate the voltmeter and ammeter. Okay. If you didn't rotate, you can get the positive values. Okay. Therefore, you have to rotate all those meters. Okay. Shall we do? I delete. I delete all things. I change that value to 70 because we check the reverse bias for the silicon diode. Okay. Now we want to voltmeter and ammeter. I get voltmeter and ammeter. Okay. Now we want to rotate. Can you rotate? Okay. Now, okay. Okay. Next, we want to take the diode. Diode also rotate like that. This is the reverse. This is for reverse bias. Okay. Now we have to connect those things. Go to dot and connect. This also like that. Okay. Now we have to change the model. Okay, we use silicon, then we use general to PHY201. Okay. Now our circuit is okay. Now we have to give the values. Okay. For the procedure. Okay, this is the for reverse characteristics of the silicon diode. Now our circuit is okay. Then we have to double click on the DC power source and change the voltage value according to table 3. Okay, this is the table 3. We have to give those values for input, and we have to found the voltage across the diode and current throughout the diode. Okay, shall we do? Okay, I'll change this value for 1 volt, and it's automatically calculated. Okay, minus 1 volt, minus 0.001 micro ampere. Okay, I change value 0.2, and it's automatically changed minus 2, minus 0.001 micro. Okay, I'll choose 5. It's also same. Okay. In reverse bias, we can't get the current throughout the diode. That's why it's come small current, micro ampere. Okay. This is the reverse bias. Okay. If in forward bias, we can get the current after the some voltage. In its voltage is barrier voltage. In silicon diode, we can get the huge current in 0.7 after 0.7. Okay. In here, in reverse bias, we can't get the current until we get more. We get more voltage. We can't get the current. You don't need to do reverse bias for the germanium, only silicon. Okay. Now, for reverse characteristics of silicon diode is over. Okay, you no need to draw the graph for the this one for reverse characteristics of the silicon diode, because all the values come as around 0. Then we move to the next one. Next one is the for reverse characteristic of the Zener diode. Okay, we only check the Zener diode in reverse characteristics, because we use Zener diode in reverse bias. Okay, this is our circuit. We have to connect. Okay. For ELE student, only silicon and germanium. Okay, no need to draw the for Zener diode. Okay, only 2G student. First, we have to draw the circuit. Here we use model 1N4733 model. Okay, for the Zener diode. No need to change the voltmeter, ammeter, and we have to change the resistance. Resistance is 100 for the Zener diode. No need to change the ammeter, voltmeter, because it's reverse bias. Previous one also reverse bias. Only we change the diode. Okay, delete the diode and we take the Zener diode. Okay, this is the Zener diode. This is normal diode. This is Zener diode. Okay, you put cursor on these tools, they display the name. Okay, this is the Zener diode. We have to connect its reverse bias. Okay, then we have to rotate and put it here. Okay, now our circuit is complete. Now we have to give the values for the source. Okay, again go through the procedure. Okay, this is our procedure. Circuit is already finished, and we choose the model. Oh no, we didn't choose the model. Now we choose model. Okay, great. Okay, double click. Okay, sir. Double click on the diode and choose the 1N, and this is only one. You can choose. Okay, now our circuit is okay. Now we have to give the values. Okay, values means you have to refer the table. Okay, this is our. We want to use table 4. Double click on the DC power source and change the voltage value according to the table 4. You have to refer the table 4. This is our table 4. You have to give those values. Okay. Okay. Now I'll change the values. First I the 1 and switch on the. Then I can get the some values. Okay. And double click and note it all the values. Double click and I change to. I can get until 5 volt. You can get only 0. Okay. In Zener diode, is work in the breaking voltage. Okay, therefore we can get 0 until 5 voltage, because it's work in the in this model work in the around 5 voltage. Okay, check 3 also like. Okay, 3 also like that. We will check 4. Okay, 4 also 0. After 4.6, okay, after 5 there is a current go through the Zener diode. We only use Zener diode in the this voltage, Zener voltage. Okay, now you have to get all the readings and draw the reverse bias of the Zener diode. Okay, this is your input values, and draw the graph also. I will show the graph. Your graph should be like this. Okay, this is first on 0 0 for first voltage, first 4 or 5 voltage at 0. After the 5 voltage you can get the current. Okay, it should be like that. Okay, you have to draw the your graph in graph sheet, on graph sheet. Okay, now you have to for ELE student you have to draw two graphs, and 2G group you have to draw 3 graph. Okay,
Yeah, so hope you all are okay with this, right? Hope you all are okay with this, and yeah, they have done a really good job, right? So we will upload the procedure card and all the other things today in Google Classroom. We'll make it as a PDF and we'll upload it now. Okay, right? And then you have to do the experiments, right? So as I said, this does not need internet connection, right? Live internet connection. You can get the software. So your demonstrators have already shared it. You can get the software. You can put it in a computer, get the data within 10 or to 15 minutes, right? All the data, right? If you have your table prepared with you, you can get it, right? If you can able to access computer, right, from your relatives home or from your friend's home, it'll be easy, right? But I'm not saying, right, if you don't have access, I have already sent you a Google form in both 2G practical group and ELE group, right? In both. If you don't have computer, just fill it and submit it, right? So I will go through it and let you know what we can or how we can do the management, how we can make you to do the practicals, right? Definitely we'll do something for you, right? So those who don't have access to them, definitely we will make alternative arrangements, right? So don't feel bad. If you have access, it'll be real fun, right? It'll be a real fun. You can make your circuits and you can turn it on, turn off, right? Get the readings, plot them, right? If you have access to a computer, it'll be a real fun. Otherwise, just send me your details to me using the WhatsApp, and make sure each and every one of you have sent me the response, right? I don't want to miss any of you, right? So I need to receive the response from all those who don't have access to a computer, and then definitely I will make alternative arrangements to you to do the practicals. Okay, so hope you enjoy the session, right? And if you have any doubts, yeah, I'll make a separate Google Classroom for practical, right? And I will add the procedure card first, right? So if you have any questions, just post me. Yeah, the demonstrators also with me, we can answer now, right? If you have a No internet connection. Is it no, not at all. If you have a laptop, that's it, right? Download the software using your mobile phone, connect it to the laptop, install it, and done, right? No need internet connection to do to use the software, right? You need internet to download the software what we upload, right? Nothing else, right? Any other questions? Please ask me. We all are here. We will answer you now. Right, so the software is already sent to you, right? Our demonstrators, right? If you have any problems in installing the software, downloading the software, just send us message using WhatsApp, right? Send us message using WhatsApp. Definitely we will help you, right? We are here to help you, right? And don't feel bad if you don't have a computer or something. Just respond to my Google form, and I will definitely make alternative arrangements to do the practicals. Okay, any other questions, please? Huh? Practical submission. So what we can do is, yeah, in the Google Classroom itself, we can create it like, assignments, right? Practical 1, practical 2, practical 3, right? So you can write it in your own sheet of paper, right? Just take a rough paper. Theory is already there, no? You have the theory, no need to write the theory, right? Procedure is also there. What you need to do is, you need to write down the data, you need to plot them, and you need to do the calculations, and then the other things, right? If it have some error calculations, you need to do that, right? Those things only. No need to write the theory again, right? Because we are giving you the theory, right? It is already in the procedure card, right? It is for your knowledge, right? You can read it. As I said earlier, we are not going to conduct the whole lab using this software, right? Only a few selected practicals. All the others you will do it when you come back to the university, right? Okay, any other questions? No. Sheet of papers. Just take a sheet of paper, rough paper. No need to write it in your paper, right? Rough sheet, write it down. Take a photo of that rough sheet and submit it in the Google Classroom. No need to write it in the record sheet, right? Record sheet you have to write once you come back to the university. Forget about the record book now. Okay. Yeah, graph, you need to draw it in a graph sheets, right? Hope you can buy graph sheets for 1 rupee or something, right? We don't have any choice. Sorry for that, but you can buy something, no? Yeah, that 10 boxes graph sheet. Don't buy the big one, right? Don't buy the big box, right? Buy the 1 centimeter, 10 box graph sheet, right? Which is similar to this one, right? If you can show, right, this one, right? Something like this. Oh, shall I turn on my video? Right, something like this, right? A graph sheet, something like this, right? 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Hope you can see it, right? It is not the big one, right? 1 centimeter, and each box is divided into 10, right? The small box. Okay, right. Any other questions? Just send me, right? Feel free to talk to us, right? There is nothing, strong about it. Just send me or just fill the form. Any questions? Right, the Google form I have shared you is, sir, when you will get it? Students in university. I have no idea. That is not in my hand. But the university is planning to bring the 3M and 4M students now, right? They have decided in the Senate to bring the 3M and 4M students now to keep them in the hostel for 14 days. And after that, they have to do a PCR, and then they will allow. Yeah, definitely. They will drill you. And then, yeah, they will allow you to come to the university. Okay. I don't know. I don't know when you guys are going to come back. Any other questions? Huh? Yeah, and the data, right? You need to write down the table, right? So you don't want, no need to take printout of that one, right? You can make it in a sheet of paper, right? So just draw the circuit diagram simply and then fill down the data, right? So here the procedure card is for your reference only. right? Don't just print it and do it, right? It is for your knowledge. You can read it, right? Just copy the table in a sheet of paper, take a photo, and then draw the graph and submit it. Okay. Any questions? Please ask me, right? We are here. ELE students, please, right? I am keen on you as well, right? It is not for second year students, it is for ELE students as well. When should we submit it, sir? Yeah, 1 week, next Friday. That's what we plan, right? Every Friday, a demonstrator will show you the procedure of the next practical, right? So you will be given 1 week, right? So we are not asking you to write down the theory, procedure and all, right? What you need to do is just write down the data, draw the graph and do the calculations. Be careful when you are doing the calculations, right? Drawing the tangent and those things, you have to do it, right? So we are not expecting you to write the whole record, right? So since we are doing it online, we are not expecting you to write the whole record, right? So I think 1 week is enough for you. So next Thursday night, we will stop this one, and then Friday, the next practical will be demonstrated by the demonstrators. Okay, so every week, one practical. Right, including Saturday, Sunday. Oh, we can do it on Monday as well. I don't know. Friday will be okay, no? Friday will be okay. We will have Saturday, Sunday, and then 4 days, and then every Friday we'll do it. Okay, yes. Any other questions? Please feel free to ask us, right? No one is going to mistake you. Any questions for you there? No. Right. Okay. So please respond to my Google form. Right. Please respond to my Google form as early as possible. Right. As early as possible, so that we can have a lab session for you guys. Right. Lab session for you guys, so that we can do an arrangement. Right. I'll make a WhatsApp group or whatever, and then we can do an arrangement for those who don't have access to computer. Okay, definitely we'll meet together and we'll do some practicals. Okay, right. Any other questions? Okay, so we can wind up the session if you don't have any question. Okay, yeah. So thank you all, right? Thank you, and hope to receive. If you have any problems in installing the software or using the software, please message us, right? So we'll help. We'll try to help you, right? Because it's an old software, right? We couldn't find the latest version, right? So it is written for Windows XP, but it will work for Windows 10 as well, right? Or whatever. Okay. So just text me, right, in WhatsApp group. So we all are there, right? We'll help you to do that one. Okay. We'll, if possible or if needed, we'll call you personally and help you to install the software or make it work. Okay. So if you don't have any other questions, we can wind up the session. If you have any questions, please ask us. Okay, right. So we can wind up the session. If you still have any questions, just send it to me, send it to us in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you all, right? Okay. Okay. So just close it. Yes. So we have to leave it for recording.